So firstly, I want to start by appreciating anyone that has subscribed to my YouTube channel. We're closing in on 700 subscribers now. 2023 has been a lot, I won't even lie to you. I quit one of my first jobs officially. I passed out from NYC Survey Nigeria.
Today is my final day as a core member in Enugu.
And I learned a lot of lessons. I left my house, my parents' house, to a new state, to a new city, to complete zero, like actual zero. And I want to appreciate you if you're out there and you actually want to do something very different in 2023. It's a live update that I always do in every single year. I tell you what I'm doing, what I have done, and what I will do in the coming year. So looking back to 2023 or 2022, that was last year, one of the things I said we're going to do was some goals about our personal life, our finance, business, and even fitness. And for me personally, I stumbled upon fitness once, twice, but I was not very consistent. I'll be very honest with you. Business-wise, I started the clothing line again. We made some sales in some thousands, but we also lost because it's a business model that is very, very difficult. Shipping to people, marketing, logistics, customer support, and a lot of things just made it a whole lot. But 2024 would also try it one more time and see how far about that. So like you all know, I left my home, I left my parents' house, and I'm in States now. And for the YouTube channel, we're about 650 something by the time I'm watching this, with over 40,000 views. So people have literally watched me 40,000 times. Do you know how big that is? If you look at an auditorium of 40,000 people, you would know how much positive impact that is to me and to my life generally. So I want to thank you again for sticking around with me. Okay, moving on. One of the goals for the year of 2024 is to focus entirely on building my business, which is a social media marketing agency called Coexist Media. We are going all in with this. And I don't know about you, but working a 9 to 5 is one of the most difficult things I've experienced in this year. But that's a different topic entirely. All right, would be the first goal we have for 2024 is to be profitable by over 250,000 naira monthly by the end of 2024. So every single month we'll be closing in on 250,000 naira in at least 80% profit. That's one of the first goals for 2024. And then for the YouTube channel, one of the goals is to upload every single week at least once. At the moment on Instagram, I'm uploading a 30 days challenge. It's been hectic, but it's been going super fine. Also, I want to be delving into drop shipping. I want to try out the business model. I'm not saying it's going to be something I'll do. I'll put my 100% in, but it's something I'll try and see how much progress it is. And I'll definitely keep you updated with that part. So drop shipping is something I'd love to try it and see how positive it is. So business wise, we're going all in for the social media marketing agency. And one of the reasons why I always choose social media marketing agencies is because you could start from zero entirely. You could make money with less skills if you're using contract arbitrage. If you are hiring people, media buyers, to help you work, and you pay them, and then you take some percentage and you give them some percentage. That's why I like that business model. But I'll be doing a full review of social media marketing for those that are interested in starting up a social media marketing agency. And then one other goal for this year is to take my fitness seriously. There is no wealth without health. So if you're with me on that, try as much as possible to comment down below fitness and let us get started. At least let's do 90 days be fun after, like we all see on the internet. So those are the things I'm working on personally. Building a brand and then taking my fitness as serious as possible. To be very honest, 2023 has been a very tough year. There are moments where I have like zero, complete zero. And in fact, one of the days my dad called me and he said, "How are you doing today?" And I told him I was fine. At that moment, I had less than 900 naira in my account. Like, I was zero. I want to also appreciate my friends shout out to a lot of my friends that have been very supportive. There's no way you would do this life thing without men. Gift of men is very important. So I want to appreciate everybody for supporting me. 2024 is going to be a fun year. We are going to delve into a lot of positive things. So I'm happy you're sticking around with me throughout the year, and we're going to try as much as possible to build a lot of things. We're going to be having one of our first mastermind by December in the year of 2024. We're going to have our first meetup. So me and you are going to see, and we're going to talk, we're going to discuss, we're going to do a lot of things in the coming year. So stick around with me and let's enjoy the journey of our 20s together. So one other goal I'm actually going for drastically is to begin my podcast called Truth Be Told. And for me personally, one of the greatest joy I have is when I sit down with people and have discussions about topics and very interesting personalities. With me and you, I'm sure that's going to be very possible. So by the first quarter of 2024, Truth Be Told podcast will be official. TBT pod will be official. We are sorting out for personalities that we're going to be inviting for every episode. We're going to try as much as possible to make it as impactful as possible. It's also going to be a separate channel, and we're going to be streaming on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, and everywhere. Venturing into this business model is something I would literally love to do. So stick around with me as we make that very, very possible. And like always, my name is Gift, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember, when there's a will, there is going to be a way.